Good day. These are your Tribune highlights for Thursday, March 5th, 2026, brought to you by your Daily Bahamas Headlines, especially for people on the go and those who are visually impaired. We begin with the Tribune's main story. The spouse of the Prime Minister, Anne-Marie Davis, is urging greater national attention on the issue of marital rape as part of the wider conversation about domestic violence in the Bahamas. Speaking during the domestic violence workshop, Mrs. Davis said, "Abuse within marriage remains a serious issue that cannot be ignored. Marital rape is not currently recognized as a criminal offence under Bahamian law, something she has previously spoken about publicly." She expressed hope that the newly established Protection Against Violence Commission will help bring more attention to the issue and strengthen support for victims of domestic abuse. Mrs. Davis said, "Improving reporting and public awareness will be important steps in protecting vulnerable individuals." In other news, Police Commissioner Shanta Knowles confirmed that the officer involved in the fatal shooting of a man known as Tinker remains on active duty while investigations continue. The case is expected to be referred to the coroner's court. Turning to economic matters, Prime Minister Philip Davis says electricity bills will not increase in the near term despite rising global oil prices. He said safeguards are in place to cushion consumers and noted that about 82% of Bahamas Power and Light customers have seen lower bills following adjustments to the electricity equity rate. The Prime Minister also defended the increase in government unpaid invoices, saying the higher balances reflect spending on infrastructure projects and arrears carried forward from previous fiscal years. On the front page of the business section, marina operators are calling for urgent reforms to boating fees and cruising permits, saying the current system is outdated and discouraging boaters from visiting the Bahamas. The government says 2 new cruising permit categories are being introduced as part of broader reforms. Another business report shows VAT collections from the country's largest taxpayers increased by about $11.4 million last year, with officials crediting improved compliance and enforcement. The Grand Bahama Port Authority has also warned the government that attempts to enforce certain payments under the Hawksbill Creek Agreement could open what it described as a Pandora's box of financial and legal complications. Elsewhere, police have arrested 45 people in a crackdown on illegal activity in the water sports industry. Authorities are also enforcing new rules that prohibit jet ski operators from riding with guests on their watercraft as part of efforts to improve safety. In aviation news, 12 aircraft rescue and firefighting instructors have been certified to train personnel locally, strengthening emergency response capabilities at airports throughout the country. On the editorial page, the Tribune examines the uncertainty surrounding global oil prices under the headline, "PM Power Prediction Faces Unpredictable Oil Reality." The paper notes that while the government says electricity prices will remain stable for now, global conflicts and oil market volatility could quickly affect energy costs for small countries like the Bahamas. In letters to the editor, writers discuss the need for stronger economic confidence and political accountability, arguing that transparency and responsible leadership are essential for national progress. Those are your Tribune highlights for this Thursday. For the full stories and much more, be sure to purchase a copy of today's Tribune or visit their website to read the complete reports and additional coverage in today's edition. And remember, staying informed is one of the most powerful tools a citizen can have. As the saying goes, an informed people make stronger nations. Enjoy your day, be blessed, and be a blessing.